Hello everyone, myself Kiran Mahajan. I am working as assistant professor in Sharat Chandra Pawar College of Pharmacy, Pune. Here we discuss the topic monoclonal antibodies production, which are involved in pharmaceutical biotechnology. First, we discuss the definition of monoclonal antibodies. What is the mean by monoclonal antibodies? Monoclonal antibodies is also known as, or also is described as EMAP, which are single type of antibody that are identical and are directed against a specific epitope, that is antigen, antigenic determinant, and also are produced by these type of cells, clones of a single parent or single hybridoma cell line. A hybridoma cell line is formed by the fusion of one B cell lymphocyte with the myeloma cells. Some myeloma cells synthesize single monoclonal antibodies naturally. And next is the structure of immunoglobulin. The Y-shaped structure immunoglobulin. This is a diagram. It shows two types of chain: heavy type of chain and light type of chain. Heavy type of chain, which are described as a red color, and light type of chain, which are shown in diagram, is green color. And there is two types of region also involved. One is the constant region, second is the variable region. One is the constant region and second is the variable region. And red color shows that variable region and blue color is the constant region. Purple color is the constant region, and these two type of region are joined by disulfide bond. Next is the discovery of monoclonal antibodies. The idea of magic bullet was first described by a scientist which is known as Paul Ehrlich, who at the beginning of 20th century postulated that the compound can be made selective to target disease causing agent. The next is the Kohler and Milstein in 1975 were the first to report production of monoclonal antibodies, which are awarded as Nobel Prize for describing the production of monoclonal antibodies. Next step is the how to production of, which are various steps involved in production of monoclonal antibodies. First, we take the selected animal for this study is mice, and these mice are injecting the immunization process, and we collect the myeloma cells from the mice, and these are fusion with media that is known as polyethylene glycol solution, that is PEG. Then next, this media are fused with HAT medium, hypoxanthine aminoterine medium, that is HAT, which are placed in 1 to 2 weeks. Then after that, screen the culture. After these are formation of supernatant solution, and this supernatant solution are screened for antigenic specificity and antibody isotype, and then identify the positive cells and cloning of hybridoma cells. After cloning, the solution expand and freezing the solution, and last is the expand for bulk production and purification of monoclonal antibodies. And then is the supernatant clear solutions are formed with concentration 10 to 100 microgram per ml, and mouse acids is 10 milligram per ml. These are the flow chart, which are actual process which are involved in production of monoclonal antibodies. How steps are involved in that production of monoclonal antibodies are described by flow charts. These are the various steps involved in monoclonal antibodies. First step is human, as earlier discussed. According to that, these are the various steps involved in production of monoclonal antibodies. First step is the immunize the animal. Then second step is isolate spleen cells which are containing producing B type of cell. Earlier discussed the first immunization of animal. B type of cells are fused with PEG. Fused cell with myeloma cells, that is PEG polyethylene glycol, and allow unfused B cells to die, which are fused cells which are involved in next process, and unused B cells are automatically die. Then HAT medium, that is aminoterrin, to culture to kill unfused myeloma cells. These media are used for killing of unfused myeloma cells. Cloning process next takes place. After cloning, screening process takes place, and next is the grow the chosen clones of clone cells in tissue culture indefinitely harvest antibody from the culture supernatant. These are the process of production of monoclonal antibodies. And last is the applications of monoclonal antibodies. First is the diagnostic application. In diagnostic application, there is it can be detects the protein of interest either by blotting technique or immunofluorescence technique. Next is the use for cardiovascular diseases. Next is deep vein thrombosis, immunosuppressive therapy, pregnancy testing kits. Next application is therapeutic application, radioisotope immunoconjugates, toxin and drug immunoconjugates, immunoliposome based kits, and it is used also in cancer. These are the various applications, diagnostic as well as therapeutic applications of monoclonal antibodies. Thank you, all of you.